the Starlight Lounge presents An Evening with the Progressive Box.
Oh, what a great audience. Let's dim the lights for this next one. Nope, too much. There it is. Gotta get things just right. Like Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Tell us what you want to pay, and we help you find coverage options that fit your budget. And now, the mood is right. Wait, the lights are back on again. Trudy, can you? And now it's completely dark.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and you're listening to No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 1019. And this show is one of the scenarios that people run into all the time. They're contacted by more than one recruiter about the same job. Who do you get back to? Hope you find this helpful. Please give this show a good review. Please give it 5 stars in iTunes or Stitcher or wherever else you listen to the show. It does help other people discover it. I would appreciate good reviews because I want to help more people. And if we are connected on LinkedIn, send a connection request to me at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Mention that you listen to the show because I love hearing from you folks. It makes me feel really good. And if you have a question for me, send the question to me through LinkedIn, okay? Don't try and track me down or respond through YouTube or somewhere else. Just message me through LinkedIn after we're connected. Oh, if you're interested in my coaching, listen to the end of the show. There's information about how to reach me. And now, let's get going. What do you do if multiple recruiters contact you about the same job? Go with the first one? Go with the one you feel the best is the best one. And he says that happens to him a lot. So there's a few subtleties in the dynamic that I have to address. So sometimes you get 4 calls in one day about the same job. And you don't know you're going to get the second through fourth. You just take the first call and someone's qualifying you. Well, the second through fourth are out of luck because the probability is you gave the okay to the first one. Not because they're the best, but because you didn't know there were other choices. Now, if you've got voicemail messages waiting for you, that's a different scenario, particularly for a veteran individual, for an executive, for a senior manager, director, and above. You go with the one that you have a relationship with, who gets you, who in the course of your conversation with them gives you the idea that they have a great relationship with the client. Now, to some degree, this involves what I call your ability to smell BS. Now, if you're hearing BS from someone, end the conversation. Be very polite about it, but don't go any further. If it's someone who you have a relationship with, you've worked with them for a number of years, perhaps as a hiring manager, you've worked with them before, you know whether to trust them or not. Follow your gut here. But it all starts off with, what's your relationship with the client? Because if they say it's a new client, well, they may not be able to finesse you in. If it's a long-standing one, that's not a guarantee either. It really comes down to what's your relationship with this firm. How can you benefit by your relationship with the recruiter? Do you trust this person or not? Obviously, don't be submitted by someone that you can't trust, because whether it's an executive search or contingency search, the folks that are not trustworthy are going to be difficult to believe for you when it comes time for you to decide on a job offer. Because let's be practical. You don't trust them. They're telling you all sorts of things about the firm. It's easy to get caught up in their stuff. I don't want to be insulting here, but it gets easy to get caught up in the stuff and you don't know what to listen to or not listen to. So they don't become an asset for you other than they gave you an introduction. Who can be that asset for you? Now, I'll just tell you that at JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, I am the ally of the job hunter. I'm not there to collect a payday on a fee. I'm there to give great advice. period. I don't want to represent the members there. I just want to help them get jobs. So if you join this site, I'm going to give you impartial opinions based upon what you tell me and what I may coincidentally know about the client. And after all, I've only been in search for 44 years now. I've only filled about 1,200 positions full-time, plus consulting assignments, written 9 books, over 2,000 YouTube videos, host a couple of podcasts. I don't know anything about finding a job. That was sarcasm in case you didn't recognize it. So I want to help you. So I'll just simply say, as in this case, there's always lots of variables, and I'm pretty good at dissecting them. Maybe there was a variable I didn't consider. Leave a message. Let me know what you might think would be more helpful, and I'll try and cover it another time. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, here are a few ways to engage with me. First of all, I just want to start by saying that I no longer do recruiting. I coach people to perform at a high level. So again, I no longer do recruiting. But if you visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us, and look at the tabs on the top, you'll see a menu of choices available to you. First of all, you can hire me to do a resume and or LinkedIn profile critique, interview preparation, help you with a salary negotiation, answer your questions about your job search, advise you about a decision you have to make about a job offer. Those are all there as an option. I can do a job search makeover with you, where we critique everything you've been doing in your search up until that point and come up with alternatives. If you're relatively early in your search, we can do a complete coaching program where I work with you from beginning to end in half-hour increments so it doesn't have to take a lot of time for each session. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/thebiggamehunter. Mention that you listen to the show because I love hearing from folks who like it and are interested in my help. Again, linkedin.com/IN/thebiggamehunter. You can take my classes on Skillshare too and become a premium member for 99 cents for the first few months. I have a link in the show notes. Just follow that link, sign up, take my classes. Lastly, I want to mention to you, you can find a lot of information at thebiggamehunter.us, and at times it may seem like it's too much. So you can look at the best of my material at jobsearchcoachinghq.com, where I've curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read to help you find work more quickly. Again, that's jobsearchcoachinghq.com. I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Take care.
What a matchup!
And what a team, Mike. Metro PCS and the iPhone SE for $0 on a network that covers 99% of people in the U.S. Oh, impressive.
Play with the best. Switch to Metro PCS on an unlimited LTE plan and get a 32-gig iPhone SE for $0. Metro PCS. Coverage not available in some areas, plus sales tax. Claim based on talk and text. Not valid for active numbers currently on the T-Mobile network or active on Metro PCS in the past 90 days. See store for details and terms and conditions.
This Friday, from the visionary director of Ex Machina.
It's expanding.
Destroying everything.
It's not destroying, it's making something new.
Critics are calling Annihilation a thrilling, remarkable vision.
Mutations. They're everywhere.
Brilliant and provocative, it will be hailed as a masterpiece.
I checked my blood last night. It's in me.
Natalie Portman.
This is how extinction begins.
Annihilation. Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent.